Hey, what's up, rich homies? Thank you for clicking on the video. If you've been watching the channel, you know I'm a big proponent of letting life be your cardio. It's so cold out here.
Don't want none of your downtown love. Downtown love. Don't want none of your downtown love.
So it's not even 10:30 yet. We already got our 10,000 steps in. Probably gonna get some food. Actually, I wanna try this out for you guys. I've been told by the rich homies above that this white chocolate grenade bar is the best tasting protein bars ever, and I finally got my hands on one. I've been looking for it forever, so let's see how it is. No lie, this tastes exactly like one of those cookies and cream Hershey bars. I will go as far to say this is the best protein bar that I've ever tasted. My official review of this, 10 out of 10, unbelievable. So I definitely do not get down into the city enough, but luckily I have some friends that live down here that can show me around a little bit.
I can't be like everybody else from my hometown, baby, whoa. But sometimes I can't lie, I miss my hometown, baby, I know.
This might be the most impressive looking dish I've ever eaten.
Been working so damn hard, so.
I'll say it's Chick-fil-A and Chipotle for me. Probably the best food that I've had in Cincinnati, at least. Yeah. Like I would say traveling to like New York and places, I've had some similar stuff, but
yeah, I need a better one. You could call that greed, but me, I call that human nature. Hobby spitting fire, homie, come watch me disintegrate you.
I cannot recommend Taste of Belgium enough. I've always heard good things about it, but that was just fantastic.
In high school, I only played a couple sports, spent more time in the booth, less time playing on those courts. Wasn't always love, but I knew there was more for me. I just want to give back to everyone supporting me, and to my hometown, I mean no disrespect, I'm just really trying to bring the North to Kanye West, so I can't be like everybody.
So walking on this bridge right now, and this bridge can actually take you all the way over to Kentucky, and you might be like, why would you want to go to Kentucky? Well, this is actually Newport over here, so if you're coming out on a Friday, Saturday night or something, you want to go out, I can guarantee you the beer is going to be half price over there, which is pretty enticing.
I can't be like everybody else from my hometown,
So to me, the best part about coming over here to Kentucky is you get the best view of Cincinnati, in my opinion. You can see over here, we got Paul Brown Stadium, we got Great American over there. I'll try to zoom in here. We got the Red Stadium, we got US Bank Arena. It's just a really neat view.
yeah, I know the road is long and far, but I've been working so damn hard, so I can't be like everybody.
As much as I joke about needing a camera crew, I actually enjoy working the camera way too much to give up the power to somebody else, although it would be nice sometimes.
She would get close. I know, I guess that's just how it goes when you break up in a small town.
Honestly, has marketing gone too far? I just had those chicken and waffles like an hour and a half ago. I've never really had chicken and waffles before. I never talked about them. I've never posted about them. And out of the blue, this Instagram advertisement is showing this chicken and waffles. I'm like, this is kind of creepy. Oh, no way. So I've really been enjoying Twitter a lot lately, probably because I love to run my mouth and I follow a lot of different people. But it's funny following, I would call it like fitness Twitter, because there's a clear divide. There's like one group of people who they used to count their macros back in the day, or maybe like a year ago when it was really cool, but now they're just too good for it now. You know, they, for whatever reason, they didn't want to stick to it. And now whoever does count macros, they are wrong. They don't have a good relationship with food, blah, blah, blah. And then there's the other group of people who, They count every single day, every single gram. Thanksgiving, Christmas, they are the most dedicated people alive. And obviously, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle where I think to get the best results, you're going to want to combine both for, you know, your body composition goals as well as just your mental stability. So that is how I'm able to get away with a lot of the stuff that I do. But I picked up a new food scale. Trust me, this all ties together. So this was actually sent over to me by Vandy Planet, who is sponsoring the video. Obviously, I think it's a really sleek design on the scale. One of the things I really like is it's not completely flat. My old scale was, and what I hated, if I put something on there that would roll around, it would just fall right off. So this has this little edge, so we're all good. But the biggest selling point to this scale, for me at least, is accuracy. So if I'm gonna take the time and energy to weigh my food, I want the dang thing to work. My old one, you know, the worst thing ever, you have a bowl on there, you start pouring something in the bowl, it doesn't even read, it just stays at 0, and you're just like, I just wasted my time. Why did I even do that? So I've been using this one for 2 weeks now. I've had 0 problems. And it's the same company that did the body analyzer scale that you guys have seen in a few of my other videos. So highly recommend it. If you guys are in the market for something like this, I would use the link down below so you can save yourselves 50%. It's a pretty great deal. Now, I'll get a lot of questions. Like today was a great example. You guys see me eating some pretty outrageous things. Those chicken and waffles had more fat in that meal, not only to take me over my today's fat macros, but probably tomorrow's as well. I mean, it was crazy. And I get all these questions when I do these cheat meals and these food challenges, like, how are you not gaining all this fat and all that? Guys, it's because I do all this in moderation. 80 to 90% of the time, you know, I'm on my game. I'm using things like a food scale to help me hit my goals, hit my macronutrients the majority of the time. So that way, when I have these, you know, I'm out being social, I can go do things like that and I don't have to stress. I don't have to worry about it. So that is why I advocate, you know, weighing your food and just being as accurate as possible. You don't have to do that, but it's just about precision the majority, or not even the majority of the time. But if you do this and you get comfortable with being able to eyeball things, you will be better on down the line. Trust me, you will be shocked at some of the serving sizes once you start weighing your food. I think we all have that learning adjustment when we first start. So again, if you guys are interested, pick it up online. But for now,
This ain't forever though, and I've been finessing though.
we are gonna put this scale to use. So the first thing you're gonna need is some chicken. We are gonna make this in the crock pot, and major pro tip, get yourself a crock pot liner or a crock pot condom, as Brandon Campbell would say. This thing will make cleanup so much easier. These have changed my life since I found them. Then all we're gonna do is spray and pray. Take it how you want. Okay, so we're gonna add about 2 to 3 pounds of chicken into the crock pot.
Pull up in whips that they never see. Me and my people need everything.
So then you're gonna take your handy dandy scale. All you gotta do, and yes, this will work even though it's oversized, you're gonna just place it on this guy like so. Canned foods are a perfect example of foods that you're better off weighing if you're trying to be as accurate as possible, because it says like 3.5 servings and it says about. It's never even close to that.
See that she like me now. Ain't got no time for no wifey now. Wipe me down.
So we ended up doing 4 cans of corn. We're also gonna do 4 cans of black beans.
Ain't got no time for no wifey now.
So you can see we got this crock pot pretty full. So now what we're gonna do is actually dump in, it's almost an entire thing of salsa.
I'm playing some games, and I think she.
And finally, we're gonna do about 1.5 servings of fat-free Greek yogurt that tastes like poison, but when you mix it with all this, it tastes fantastic.
And I'm on the.
Another side note, that took me about 10 minutes with filming and all that, and the scale never shut off once, which is nice. You don't want it to shut off in the middle. You crazy macro counters would go crazy. And I am just gonna mix this up just a little bit, throw it on low for, we'll check it in like 4 to 5 hours and we'll see how it's doing. If anyone noticed something very stupid that I did in that little tutorial, just leave it in the comments below. I think I saved it. Oh my gosh. I was really just saved by that crockpot liner. If you guys did not pick up what happened, just, yeah. I gotta go be an adult for a little bit. I'll be back. This is one of my favorite recipes. What I'm gonna be doing is taking 4 of these zucchini. So once you slice them in half, what you're gonna wanna do is dig out some of the filling. You're gonna wanna leave maybe just like, I don't know, 1/4 inch or so, just so it doesn't fall apart. And you can do that for all of them. Maybe it's just me, but anytime someone asks me how long you cook something, it's always 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. A little bit of Breaking Bad, a little bit of zucchini pizza. Not a bad night. Oh, no way. haven't been able to tell already, I've been trying to review as many foods in this video as possible, just because I feel like some of these are things you guys would be interested in. So this might be the one I'm most excited about. I finally got my hands on this Enlightened ice cream. They sent this over to me. I'm very thankful. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this looks absolutely fantastic. If you've ever had Arctic Zero, you can tell by just looking at it, it's not the best. Oh my gosh, there's a cookie dough chunk in this thing. So, this ice cream is fantastic. A little bit higher calorie, 400 for the entire pint. Some of the Halo Tops are only like 280, and then some of them are also like 320, I know, but man. So if you guys see this out anywhere, I can highly recommend that you pick it up. They do not sell it in my area, but supposedly they will be soon. I can tell you this blows Arctic Zero out of the water. And I know you guys aren't going to make me choose between this and Halo Top already, right? You guys know Halo Top, it holds a very special place in my heart. I got to try a few more flavors of this. I'm not ready to say it's better than Halo Top, but it's good stuff. I just don't want it to end. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to go in the freezer and eat every single flavor that they sent me. That stuff was it was very impressive. So I cannot wait. You guys know I will be trying that out on the channel for you. And if there's anything else you want me to review, please let me know. Hopefully I can get it for free. That's always the best of both worlds. But we're going to cut off the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We had fun. At least I had fun. So hopefully you guys did as well. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That really is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. And you made it to this point. You had to have liked something. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.